most treasured sites in Christianity.
All right. Partner, let's get this on. Not that I need it. All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. We are live at 1:30 in the morning. It is February 11th, maybe the 10th for some of you. But we are live considerably later. There wasn't going to be a show, but now there is, because things happened, and we need to talk. So in case you haven't noticed, there is a backup channel pinned in the message section of the chat. Well, the chat is the message section. So, go check out the backup channel, because it's probably going to be needed. And the girls are coming out after GUFON, and it's pretty serious. Pretty serious. I can't go into details. I was joking before about what happened. But let me tell you, the people who are doing it are the people you would expect. People I've talked about. But here's the deal. These are the people who think it's okay for them to do what they do and not okay for me to do what I do. And that's that. And that is from that side of the world where do as I say, not as I do. And they don't like it. And they think they're going to take us down. And they think we're going to go away. But when you have support of a lot of people, it's kind of hard to keep somebody down. And this isn't the first time I've been through this. I've been through it before with the AZ UFO show. And when we came back, we were bigger and better than ever. And I suspect that will be the same thing. So, be that as it may, I can't go into details about what happened. You will know soon. You will know. And names will be dropped. People will be shocked. And GUFON will live. And I already put up the backup channel, which used to be GUFON 2021, and I had just changed it over to GUFON Lives. So that will be the new channel name if we lose GUFON. Now, with that being said, what changes if I do lose GUFON? What's going to prevent GUFON Lives from being taken down? Good question. I'm still going to talk. I'm still going to say what I'm going to say. But when somebody allows you to do something, because this is what I'm dealing with right now. I was given permission, and it was a year ago, and they went back and are trying to get me for something I was given permission to use. So, YouTube, and you know I use other people's videos very carefully in the last year and a half, especially with this situation. Actually, the last 2 years. I try to get permission to use stuff. I mean, this is only part of it. This is only part of the threats. I can't talk about the other stuff legally. My lawyer said not to. That's how bad. I mean, it's gotten to the point where you don't know if your family's lives are in danger. Okay? And at that point, you contact your lawyer. And when people make threats like that, I can't go into detail, but, you just can't trust anybody on the internet. That's the whole thing. And sadly, you can't, and I'm not saying you can't, but when you're a person like me who voices their opinion and is very vocal about it, loud, people are going to get upset. Now, the funny thing is about this isn't even something that was an attack. It was a response to something they did about me, said about me. I know who you're thinking, and it's not that person. It would be obvious to think that. But these guys are such babies. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. It's amazing the world we live in, where you have an opinion on something and people don't like it, and they want to take food out of your mouth. They want to hit you where they think they can hurt you, because they don't like what you say. Yeah. And one of these people isn't even an American. So, I don't know. You just can't trust people, sadly, anymore. And when I go over to GUFON Lives, if we have to, which I think we probably will have to, I am not going to stop talking. I am going to be even more vocal. Yeah. So I can't be somebody I'm not. I don't see what's wrong with talking about Lou. I don't see what's wrong with defending yourself when people attack you, because that's what I do. That's what I did. And said some things yesterday, I believe, that prompted this. And the little bitch, or bitches, I should say, can't take what they give. That's it. They just can't take it. They're actual children. Children. I'm telling you, it is embarrassing to even be a human sometimes, knowing I have to be around these type of people that don't believe in freedom of speech. They don't believe you should have an opinion. They want you to believe what they believe. They want you to do what they do. And then they tell everybody that you're a bully, that you're mean, that you should be removed from being on YouTube or being a vocal person altogether. And yet they do the same thing. Children. Actual children. I don't even know. I don't even have a word to describe what it is, that I could say that would describe a sociopath, I think, would be one. Narcissist would be another. But names and everything will eventually come out. got to play out the next several days to a week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that is the world we live in. Joe Rogan is being attacked and they're trying to get him removed off Spotify for taking things he said and taking them out of context. And of course it was the N-word, but Joe Rogan was telling stories, and then somebody made a video putting all the N-words together, taking it out of context, and these people who come from the same side, I'll fucking say it, the left. It's the left. And if you're part of that left, hey, as long as you act like a human being and believe in freedom of speech, you're more than welcome to hang out. But don't tell me I can't say what I say about Lou, and then you go ahead and do the same thing about me. You know? That's what it is. It's child's play. They're children. And it's not American. It's not freedom of speech. And also, if you're given permission to use something on YouTube, and then a year later they decide to hit you for it, we'll see. Well, you got to get it in writing. That's the way it goes on YouTube. They even say it. So it's amazing that I got to go through this because I'm still here, still alive. We're still doing stuff, right? And I saw a super chat come in from Area 503. We're still able to do what we do for now. But how long that will last, I don't know. Thanks, Manny, Area 503. He just got, a couple of strikes too. So this is them attacking us for talking about Lou and having an opinion. And yesterday I told a story about how certain people acted like they were friends of GUFON and Third Phase of Moon, and then only to go over to, this person tried to get me involved with Striking Secure Team and a couple other channels. Well, I didn't know that he had already striked Secure Team until he told me. And he told me. And I'm like, well, man, that, in my mind, I'm like, as much as Tyler did wrong, he's paid his dues to society. People make mistakes and you move on, but this is the same character. It's the same. It's amazing that this person can walk around. See, karma is a bitch. And this may be karma for me because why? Because I called Lou a pussy? Because this person is a snake in the grass and I called them a pussy? And they don't like it? Well, when you extort or set somebody up, as this person did to Secure Team, just to get a documentary made and put on a channel that has 2 million subscribers thinking you're going to get rich quick. And by the way, the movie was a flop at the box office. Like, flop. Compared to what they wanted. What they wanted to make, they didn't even come 1/10 to the level they thought they would make their money. And you see, doesn't that bother you? because it bothers me that this person is only in it to make money. They don't have experiences in the field. They don't have a UFO sighting under their belt. All they do is put documentaries together, shitty, and try to make money off of it. And it failed. They failed. And that's why they come after somebody like me, Area 503, because they think they're do-gooders. And they're the opposite of a do-gooder. They're the worst. They are the scum of the earth. It doesn't get any lower than blackmailing somebody just to get a documentary made. I feel bad for Secure Team. I really do. That is unreal what happened to him. Unreal. You know, we all make mistakes. But I've never blackmailed anybody. I'm not lying anybody to get ahead in this field. I express my concerns with the way things and the narrative is placed in this field. It is unbelievably wrong what Lou Elizondo has been doing. And Mellon and Dolan. And I mean, Dolan knowingly hoaxed a whistleblower, alien experiencer documentary. I mean, he was in it with Corbell. Never happened from GUFON. No hoaxed videos from me. I mean, all I do is talk. Yeah. So I feel like I was being set up, just like Tyler. Yeah. So, you know, I can't say anything in full details yet. But somebody very big in this field who's been around for over 20 years is part of it. Somebody who's big is going after a tiny little channel like mine. Isn't that amazing? Because they don't like what I said. I didn't lie. Because I don't. I told the truth. And they don't like it. And I'm not the only one. Truth Seekers has been hit as well. I'm surprised Alien Scientist isn't hit yet. It might be coming. Who knows? Maybe it did, and he's just hanging low and not saying anything. But the backup channel, which I think I'm going to need, is up and ready to go. You know, it started out with, there was already 200 subscribers in there because the channel's been up for several years. Let me see here. It's just, it makes me laugh almost. I mean, it's weird. It's like that they can get away with just doing whatever they want. And we have to sit, well, I'm not going to sit back. I mean, that's for damn sure. I'm definitely not sitting back. Here is, oh, wait a second. Let me get there. This is what the channel looks like now. Of course, I'll be changing it, but let me show you here. Just so you know you're at the right place. Just so you know. There it is. It says GUFON Lives. I took all the older stuff out of here. This will be changed, of course, when we get the new banner made. So, that is it. I got to put the subscribers on there. I don't know why it doesn't show it, but I guess it doesn't. But that's it. So far, GUFON Lives is right there. You can see it. And we have to get monetized. You know, we have to get 1,000 subscribers. It's got to be up and running. So it's up. And we'll see what happens. It's just amazing that in this day and age, and you know what it is? I know a lot of people out there saying, oh, you deserve it. You deserve what happened to you. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Because we live in a world where I thought you're allowed to express yourself. But when people set you up, and that's what happened. That's what happened to me. It's what happened to a secure team. Make sure you get shit in writing. That's it. If I use somebody's video, it will be with their permission, which some people don't care. You know, you can send them which is what I've done. You can send emails to people, and they'll respond and say, oh, I don't care. Go ahead and use whatever. Well, that's not good enough. From now on, get it in writing. Get an email confirming. That's why when some of you said, go ahead and play the video, and I'm like, do I have your permission in the chat room? Yeah, go ahead. You have my permission. I'm like, all right, there it is in writing. So, but things will change a little bit if I go over to the new channel, which is fine. I mean, I've got plenty of options for videos that I could use. You know, it's Third Phase of Moon I can use. You know, Manny allows me to use videos, and a couple other channels, Unidentified S4, Into Thin Air. I've got permission. You know what I mean? Michael Schratt, I'll have to get written permission from him. But apparently, you know, I'm allowed to use some of that. By the way, while I'm talking about Schratt, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, please do. I actually want to show you an example of what he's doing over there. So let me pull that up. It is called Blue Beam Studio, or Blue, wait, what is it? Blue, let me pull it back up. I think that's wrong. What's his name? Michael Schratt. Here we go. It is called, your mother's got 94 ankles. I don't know. I don't know why I can't find it. I thought it was Blue Beam. Am I wrong on that? Blue Beam Studio? Blue Beam Media, I think it is. Oh, Blue Room. Because that's what they used to call the UFO room, I believe. Yeah, Blue Room Media. So Michael Schratt is really doing unbelievable. I'm gonna show you the first episode here. Just for a second here.
There's something very special to be found in Flight Simulator 2020.
Whoa, what is playing?
You're flying around the realistic recreations of...
That was weird. So, here we go. And then I'll come back and I'll readdress what happened. I can't talk about it yet. I'm going to find out exactly what I can and cannot say about these vicious and threatening attacks that I've been getting. I can't believe what is happening. I don't think anybody can get away with what's going on, what was said, and how I was threatened. When you have to start worrying about your life or your family's life, that's pretty serious stuff. It's pretty serious. There's the backup channel. GUFON Lives. That'll be the name of it. I like it. That's all that matters. Where is Schratt? Here.
That there is something out there.
Pretty hard to spoof that.
Absolutely. Los Alamos, Oak Ridge National Labs, MacDill Air Force Base, Edwards Air Force Base, the remote test site in Nevada, also known as Air Force Flight Test Center Detachment 3. That's the actual terminology for Groom Lake facility.
from what I hear you guys saying, there's something.
I don't know who's building it, who's got the technology, who's got the brains, but there's something out there that better than our airplane.
So it's not us. That's one thing we know.
We know that.
I could say that with a very high degree of confidence.
For someone to try to bust down the walls, it's not going to happen. You'd have to go to all these facilities, get into their vaults, then bring that out as a united coalition. Not one person couldn't do it. It would take a united coalition of acknowledged scientists to come forward with it.
Now, I already played this one before, so I don't want to replay it. I want to go to the next one. That's what I planned on doing. I think this is it. Well, I stopped it somewhere, so I'm just going to go right here. It's pretty cool what happened to these people, though.
And
oh, is this Betty
this
Cash? Oh, yeah, we know about this one.
This craft, as it departed, it tipped up 90 degrees and rolled away like a wagon wheel. And we can go to the next slide and we'll see that here.
We'll watch it.
That's what it looked like as this thing departed. So you can kind of get an idea of the size of this thing. So it's not completely unprecedented, but we have heard of these reports of these craft tipping up 90 degrees and then flying away. So that's what we happened here in the Dana Point, California case. So let's move on to the next case now. All right. So, yep, one back. So this is July 1976, Redford, which is a suburb of Detroit, Michigan. Now, I've done this here in full color so you can see it hovering over Detroit. Now, this is another one of these quote-unquote fat frisbee cases. There were two eyewitnesses. It was 9:30 p.m. at night. It was about 100 feet in diameter. This was another case that was pulled from the GUFOS archives. I don't think anyone had ever seen it before. It had been sitting there for decades. And this is another one of these computer microprocessing lights that were flashing all around the outer circumference of this craft. Now, I don't want you to take my word for it. I want to have some kind of backup, some kind of paperwork so that we can verify this. And if we move to the next slide here, you can see here is the original eyewitness sketch, drawing of object, Detroit, Michigan. Then they have the side view, they have the top view. They show you these microprocessing lights, and then they show you the direction of rotation. It says band of lights revolving in direction indicated by arrow. One object moving easterly, solid with revolving band of lights, approximately 100 feet in diameter and 30 feet thick. So this is actually case number 2 of these quote unquote fat frisbee cases that I've got in my historical archives here. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next case then. Yep, here's the AutoCAD SolidWorks drawing that created. This is again July 1967 near Detroit. And you can see this is one of these huge craft, 100 feet in diameter. Can you imagine seeing this? Must have been really incredible. All right, we'll move on to the next case then.
Here we go.
Okay, now this is this world exclusive that I was talking about here. I'm going to set this up. So it's March 21st, 1950, Stuttgart, Arkansas. This is about a 95-foot diameter craft. Now, the pilot and the co-pilot saw this. They were in a DC-3 over Stuttgart, Arkansas. It's around 9:30 p.m. at night. And this thing is about 2,000 feet above the DC-3. It's maybe 1,000 feet away. And they got a look at the bottom of this craft. And this is a rendering I did based on the eyewitness report, pilot and co-pilot. It had 10 circular lighted ports that were on the bottom of the craft itself. And they were emitting this blue light, kind of like a blue whitish light. And it really lit up the bottom. They got a real good look at this thing. So let's move on to the next slide here. Now, we're not going to go into the quotes, but I just want to show you what this craft looked like. About 95 feet in diameter, there was a blue-white blinking light. And then we'll just kind of go through this here. 9:29 p.m., 15 miles north of Stuttgart, Arkansas. Object had conventional-looking green and red running lights. Sighting took place at an altitude of 2,000 feet. The craft was flying at tremendous speed, 600 miles an hour, and left no vapor trail. Both pilots could see 10 illuminated circular ports on the bottom of the craft. So again, March 21st, 1950, Stuttgart, Arkansas. who's flying this, who figured out how to do this. And what I want to point out here is this is only 1 year before.
All right, guys. So go check out Michael Schratt. It's called Blue Room Media. And while we're there, I'll put the link here in the chat room just so you have it. And it'll also be in the description. So what's going on is GUFON is being viciously attacked like never before. It's more than one person. It's a lot of people. And one of the people you would be surprised would even do it. Been in the field over 20 years. To go after a small channel like mine and to do what they're doing and acting the way they're acting, it's definitely unacceptable on a moral level and legal, I think. I feel legal action will have to be taken. And what does that mean? Well, that's for me to know, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You know? Things are being worked out. I was told I should get a backup channel ready just in case. That's what I did. I will be putting videos up there. Just because, you know, I think you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time before you get monetized. So we'll go ahead and do that and throw up some videos there. Maybe go live Sunday, maybe tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Friday. It's Friday now, but I mean, yeah, where we'll be tomorrow at 9 o'clock at night. We'll be right here on GUFON, I believe. I don't know. But if we're not here, we'll be at GUFON Lives and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep the same exact logo that was just put up for tonight. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be very similar. If not, I might just leave it the way it is, like I did today with GUFON Lives. Here is the channel. This is what it looks like now. You can see this here. The background will be different. The banner I'll have to make that, but GUFON Lives right there. No videos yet. I think I made this channel when? 2018, October 5th. Yeah, this was when I made GUFON. It used to be the paranormal code. On GUFON used to be the paranormal code. And then that's why GUFON, it says, started in, I believe, the same time. I think I started GUFON earlier. I think it was the Rich Giordano show, to be honest. Let's take a look on my own channel. I'm going to take a look here real quick. Should we do that? Let's go to GUFON. FON. We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Oh! Let's see. When did I start this channel? Oh, October 3rd, 2017. Yeah, this was the paranormal code. I can't believe it was a year apart. I made those channels. That's bizarre. 2017. We're almost at 700,000 views. And I doubt we'll make it to 10,000, but if God has a different plan for me, which is alien God, Zich, the universe God of all things. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen with GUFON. This all just happened several hours ago. But the threats have been coming in. And it's good. I'm glad I have that, at least, because that is my savior right there. Yeah. Do not speak my name or there will be consequences, what I was told. Yeah. Consequences. That sounds like a threat to me. If you mean I can't say your name? I said it yesterday. If you want to go back to yesterday's show, you can find out who's making these threats. It's the same person that was on Facebook with Ryan Sprague talking shit about me in Third Phase of Moon. So I said, hey, you don't want me saying your name, don't talk about me. Now you're going to say Rich? How immature. What are you, an idiot? Fighting with these people. And you know what? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Fighting with nobodies. Like, why would I even bother? You have to ask yourself this question. Why would I even bother? Because I don't like bullies. That's why. I don't like what this person did to secure team. I don't like what this person did to third phase. I don't like what this person did to me. And then he gets the celebrity of ufology involved to screw with me. And that just blew me away. You'll be surprised when you find out. I'm pretty sure you will. I'm not without words. I'm without words, I guess. Am I? I'm without words. Is that what that is? Yeah. And to make threats that are freaking unbelievably serious and could be a federal crime, I'm not sure. Because making threats like that, making you feel like your life's in danger? It's not like they came out and said, we're going to cut your throat or anything like that. You better watch your back is basically what was being said. I can't verbalize it verbatim, but I can paraphrase it so you get the idea. To think your life's going to be... And then Lou Elizondo saying, oh, I'm going to take maybe I'll take him out behind the barn or bar. I don't know. Usually it's a barn and show, well, Lou worked at bars, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah. So, and teach them a lesson. It just makes me laugh. Like, it's okay for Big Lou to say that. It's funny to me. It is. It's hysterical. This entire field is a joke. It's a joke. And it comes from people who have no skin in the game. Like, this person is insignificant. Nobody knows who it is unless you mention their name. Then they'll be like, I still don't know who it is. But then that's how you find out who it is, when I say their name. So I am not going to be told to stay silent when I don't have to be legally. And if they're not going to, but I did. I didn't say anything until they did. But Rich, you sunk to their level. We'll see. I did. I sunk down to their level. You are 100% correct. But Rich, you bring this on yourself by making people mad. They're mad? Well, who gives a shit if they're mad? You're going to tell me I can't talk about Lou Elizondo as long as I'm not threatening him? You mean I can't say I believe this guy's a lying sack of shit and get the hell out of ufology? I can't say that? I've completely said many, many times that I don't know Lou personally. He could be a nice guy from what I heard he is. But, everybody has their false skeleton out in public, especially that guy. But for ufology, nah, he doesn't belong. I belong. I belong more than Lou Elizondo. Because I have experiences and I talk about them. And they're real. And I'm not faking them like a Ryan Bledsoe or Christopher Bledsoe. I don't make shit up like Richard Dolan or I can't even think, or Corbell with his fake videos. Those guys should be out. Those guys are making tens upon thousands of dollars on lies. On lies. Yet I'm the bad guy. Because I'm right. That's why. Because I'm right about Lou. That his threat narrative was all bullshit. Calling it unidentified aerial phenomenon, making believe that you think it's UFOs. And then when he leaves TTSA and goes out on his own, oh, now they're magical. They're esoteric. You know, they can travel from inner space, maybe from outer space. Maybe they're under the ground in a volcano. Who knows? But that's where it's going. And that's where it is right now. No evidence. All speculation. And it's all bullshit. Lou was bullshit to this community. Bullshit. Tom DeLonge got railroaded by Lou Elizondo. Do you see? Do you understand? That's who he is. He broke up the band, is what Lou Elizondo did. He broke it all up by going in there and I can't work and blaming it all on Tom. Even from day one, when Tom announced him at the presser, and Lou gets on stage and goes, thank you for that introduction. Nice. You know, he clears his throat because he just hates Tom DeLonge so much. What's up, LS? Thanks for the $2 support. Mucho gusto, generoso. You know. And you are now a continuing supporter of GUFON. Don't forget to go subscribe to GUFON Lives, the backup channel, just in case GUFON goes down overnight. Tomorrow, the next day, it is probably going to go down. I don't know if it'll be temporary, but if it does go down, that'll be a shame. But they're trying. Let me tell you, they're trying. And I know Dave Scott over there with his little girlfriends, they're probably watching the show in the background, reporting back to him. You know? Oh, good. Oh, good. He deserves it. Yeah. Well, they're not high-fiving. They're fisting each other. Hey, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with fisting. Fist all you want. Hey, there's nothing wrong with fisting. Fisting, isn't that when they punch each other in the face, right? That's all. That's all I'm saying. Fisting, fisting, uppercut. Oh, they do a lot of this. No? They do a lot of this? Well, whatever it is, it's with the fist, and it's going in an orifice, like their mouth or something of that same size. That's what they're doing over there. They're like, oh, we got him good. Yeah. We got GUFON. Did you hear that? What, he's live? Oh, I didn't think he should be live right about now. Why is he live? Hey, ooh! Was that your fist, Doc? Or is that the holy shit, too? GUFON, huh? See what he just said right there? That's why nobody likes him. He shouldn't be making fun of Dave Scott. Dave Scott's a good guy. No, Dave Scott is an illusion. Dave Scott will tell you what you need to hear. Dave Scott lies. And I'm saying it. Sold Out Radio. Go ahead. I know they're all laughing it up. I know. And that's okay. Because here we are live. That's all. We just want our voice. You can threaten, try to take the channel down. Go right ahead. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. I know it's coming. I know. But let me tell you this. With every action, there is a reaction. I will not go down standing still. I'm taking people with me. That's all I'm saying. I'm taking people with me. What does he mean? What does he mean? What is he saying? I don't know, but he said he's going to take, they're all coming with him. Whatever happens to me, can happen to you or people that follow you. Oh, yeah. I will not take this lightly. Do you think I would take it lightly? Vicious attacks? Hey, you want to go on Facebook and talk about me? That's cute. Cute. But when you make it a little too personal and you're afraid for your life, well, your family's lives, let's just say that. Then it's a different story. That's how vicious these people are. That's it. And if you want to know who I'm talking to, go listen to yesterday's show. And hear the story that I talked about the people who were attacking me in third phase on Facebook. Ryan Sprague, he hasn't done anything to me personally or said anything mean, but he was on Facebook with this other person saying, literally lying, making up actual lies about things that I said about him. They have to. They have to make it worse than what it really is to satisfy their own egos. They are the narcissists, not me. As soon as I'm done with GUFON, when I'm done with the show, what do you think I do? Sit there and worry about it? No, I live my life. And then I answer emails. I work between a certain time frame. Pretty much working all day on GUFON. We're always looking for things to do. Third Phase UFO Report, the documentary with Third Phase of Moon and Dark Hour Paranormal, and Dr. J Radio Live. I think he's in this too. We're always looking to, and it's a free documentary, just like Who's Lou. We're not the bad guys here. Absolutely not. I don't think I'm a bad guy. I don't think I'm mean. I don't think I may say things that people won't like. Grow up. You don't like it? Turn the channel. That's why I don't listen to these people. You know what I mean? I find out what they do, what they say from you guys telling me about it. I don't have time to go there and listen to what Uncle Fester's saying about me. Oh, he talked about you last night. All right. Oh, you should have seen what he said. And then he's showing you toothless and then it's showing you, it was just awful. It was just awful. What do you want me to do? That's the price I pay for putting myself out there. I accept it. They need to accept it. They need to accept it. But they can't. They're weak. And they go after things that are bigger and better than them. I may have a small channel, but we've got a huge voice. So big that it ain't going away. That's it. That's GUFON. GUFON, the GUFOnians. I almost called the channel the GUFOnians or something like that. I don't know if anybody has a better name than GUFON Lives. I like GUFON because I hate it. And everybody knows it now. So why would I want to change GUFON after 3 years? I can't. So GUFON Lives made sense to me. I was going to call it GUFON U, but that's too much goofing and its greatest UFO network. Or Giordano's UFO network. But I liked Lives because they're trying to kill it. They're trying to kill me. Figuratively and maybe, is it, what do they say? Really? No, not figuratively and legitimately. What's the other word? Well, it feels like it. It feels like it. Like they. I think if I died, if they found out that I was killed, they would be happy about it. Pretty sick, right? It's pretty sick. They would like it if I died. Hey, I'm not afraid of dying. Whatever happens, we don't know until we're there. So what's there to be afraid about? Oh, well, you're dead. Well, I'm scared of dying. Why? I don't want it to be painful. What if it's not. I mean, maybe the initial blow, but even then, your body reacts to a way. You don't really feel it. You just get knocked out. Unless they stab you, come up behind you. Because that's what they would have to do. I know I'm talking about them killing me. Because let me tell you, I don't know. You just don't know. I say that without tongue in cheek. My good friends. Third phase of moon. You didn't have to do that, guys. See, I told you they were paying him. He's on their payroll. Thank you. Thank you for the $20 support. Third phase of moon. What happened to me is nothing in comparison to what third phase of moon had to go through. Still goes through, and probably will always have to deal with people like this. Thanks, guys. I guess. Mucho gusto? Generoso? What do? We do this one. Good. Thank you, Cousins Brothers of Third Phase of Moon. $20 super chat. All over the fisties. Mucho gusto, generoso. Thanks, guys. They don't even like when I, they hated the chicken. Oh, the guy who squeaks his chicken. And then, and it's funny, they hate it so much, yet they copy the show when they do theirs, They copy certain things that they find cool. Like the roll call, Nobody does it like me, and up until now other people did. People shout out their people all the time. Got it. Yeah, but they do it randomly as people are showing up. I make it an event. You see? Dave Scott stole that from me. Even the verbiage he used at the end of the show. I don't know if he still uses that because I haven't listened to Dave Scott since, Lou Elizondo was on, but that was only for 15 minutes. And before that was April of last year. But the end of his show is, I'd like to thank the veterans and the newcomers. Without you, I can't buy subscribers. Fucking 24/7. 24/7 fucking Kris Kringle motherfucker over there. I'm so scared of everything. I don't like it when people don't like me, and I get so scared. I get scared. Somebody said something about me. Oh, you know what? If I say I've been abducted, if I say I saw a Bigfoot, if I say I'm a psychic, and if I say I had a UFO experience, if I say I hunt for ghosts, if I say I have an alien out my window, oh my God, everybody would love me. I'd be just like Ryan and Chris Bledsoe. I'd be like Stan Romanek. Yeah, that's who, Stan Romanek. GUFON's gotten in trouble with everybody. He's going down. GUFON's going down. Yahoo, motherfucker, yeah. Yeah, gush, as we fist each other. Punching in the face. That's the fisting they do over there. Yeah. It's not Fight Club over there. It's Fist Club. Yeah, the Fist Club. Sorry. Hey, I know some of you are friends over there. You know? I was 5-year friends with Dave over there. He's not a bad guy. He's a very likable guy. But, you know, the whole thing, all of Spaced Out Radio, is fucking based on a foundation of bullshit. Thanks, Area 503. What are you doing? You don't need to do... I know. I feel bad, Manny. Save your money. Everybody, don't even bother supporting the show anymore. Fuck it. Fuck it. Who cares? Don't do it. I'm joking. It's my livelihood. We survive on Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, and also become a patron. Manny, you are really, you're a good friend. You're smarter than a lot of people in this field. Now, you're probably smarter than me, I think, at this point when it comes to certain things and historic and top secret documents, which we found out last night. I was like listening to you and I was just like, wow, I mean, Manny knows his shit. Didn't know. I mean, I knew you were, smart guy, but you know a lot of shit. And if anybody hasn't subscribed to Area 503, please do. And go watch Who's Lou. I believe it's on Odyssey. The link's all over the channel over there, if you'll see. Man, he's one of the good guys. One of the great guys, actually. Doesn't say a bad thing about anybody. That's not me. I don't know how people can just go around, get attacked, and say very little. But he's smarter than me. There you go. He's smarter than me. Manny at Area 503 with a $5 super sticker. Gosh, all over Dumb Rich. I'm so stupid. It's true. I am stupid. I know it. I am. I'm not denying it. It's not a joke. I am stupid. Because I don't listen to people. Someday somebody's going to get mad at you and you're going to do something and they're going to take you down. They're trying, guys. They really are. They really, really are. Manny, I want to say thank you. That was the laughing pear emoji super sticker. Well, it's not a super sticker. It's kind of like a GIF. It's ha ha ha. He's laughing hysterically. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. Thanks, Manny. Brett S. $20 super sticker. Holy schmaholy. Thank you. Well, let's see what this one is. Brett S., a continuing supporter of GUFON as well. I can't... Oh, thanks for being you. I almost said emoji. Thanks for being you super sticker. And as this pear, because it's a pear, it's a dancing, moving pear with arms and legs and a leaf for hair. He's looking in a mirror, sees himself and goes, like he's excited. How'd you know that's what I do? How'd you know? That's exactly what I do. I see myself right here in front of me because I have the show on. Can't stop looking at myself. Is that a narcissist? I can't stop. What's wrong with me? Even I support me. Brett S., $20. That's no joke. Thank you very much. Well, let's do this because tonight, who knows, it could be the last GUFON show. Thank you, Brett S., for the $20 super sticker of loving me. It goes all over myself. Thanks for the support. Conflict Radio's here. Conflict Radio. Even he and I had a disagreement. It was his fault, but... Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It was my fault. Again, stupid. You can't nowadays, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep talking about people. YouTube, you can get in trouble for almost anything. That's not a lie. You can get in trouble for just about anything. They've laxed on some things, thank God. You know, you're allowed to say the F word. They just don't want you to say it in an angry, hateful, go get them type of, thing. But if you're just saying, these freaking effing people, I don't even want to say it, but, I will sometimes. Like, get the frig out of ufology, Lou. I don't want you in my effing ufology, you pussy. Fuck you. Fuck you, Lou. But they don't like you saying anything. They don't like me to say what I say, and I'm not going to stop saying it. See, I don't even care. I let them say stuff about me on Facebook. I didn't even respond to it. Well, on Facebook, but I did here because I wanted them to know that you can't tell me to not talk about you if you're going to talk about me. See? You should take the high road, Rich, and let them abuse you. Let them cut you down. Let them say what they want. It makes them look bad. You always kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. I can't. Because I'm human. And I don't understand why people would be so mad at another individual. I don't get it. Just turn the channel. Don't listen. Why do these people care so much about what you say, about what I say about Lou Elizondo, when Lou doesn't even care that much? I didn't get a message from Lou. I didn't get an email. I didn't get anything from Lou to tell me to shut up. Can you please stop talking about me? It's childish. If he would have said something like that, I would have been like, childish is lying to the UFO community, saying you're somebody who you're not, giving the illusion you're here for disclosure, yet you won't violate your NDA or the security of what security? You're not going to violate national security by saying we have UFOs? Yeah, I won't do that, Rich. You can't do that, Lou. Lou has never seen a UFO in person. Absolutely not. He's never been with a tip in the government and walked up to a UFO. He's not an expert. As a matter of fact, nobody's an expert. But Lou, and the reason I don't like him in the field is because he hasn't shown anything. Nothing. He hasn't brought one thing, one piece of evidence that he worked at ATIP. Is there a W-2 form? Is there a badge? Apparently all the emails were magically erased. Yeah. Maybe it's that, maybe they don't want to deal with your lies. No, maybe, Rich. Maybe I did work at ATIP, and they don't want me to have those emails proving I worked there. Maybe. But until then, there's no proof. If I changed a lot of things, and let's say Monday next week, I come back and I'm not Rich Giordano anymore. I'm Richard Martin or something, right? And I say, you know what? I lied about who I was for, 18 years because I wanted to infiltrate ufology, get to know every one of you the best I can, people I think that are important to the community, important to the subject. And I played this role that I am an experiencer, that I've got things on video, and everything you saw from me was a lie. I am here now as Richard Martin, telling you the truth. Would you give me a second chance? Would you care? You would want evidence of that. You would want, let's see who you really are. Put your badge up to the screen. Well, I'm not going to show you that. Oh. Can you show us in maybe driving a police car, Rich, or driving a government vehicle? Do you have a key with a certain thing on it? No, I can't do that. How about a W-2? No. So you want us to believe that you're Richard Martin now? That Rich Giordano was a lie? Wait a second. I can't believe you're Richard Martin. Well, then why would you believe Lou Elizondo's Lou Elizondo? He hasn't proved anything. Oh, well, I mean, Lou's Lou, right? Lou is Lou. And what proof do we have that he worked at ATIP? What proof do we have that he was actually a counterintelligence agent? Oh, there is? Oh, okay. I guess there is proof of that, I was told. It could all be made up. Look, my point is, Lou's talking a lot of shit. People don't like it. I don't like it. But yet, UFO Twitter and those on the left think differently than I do. It's a fact. And if you are on the left, it doesn't mean I don't like you. Doesn't mean I hate you. And as long as you talk like a normal person, I'm not saying you got to talk like a right-winger or an independent person, but critical thinking plays a big role in this field. And a lot of people just don't have it. They don't have the education. They don't have the skills. They just don't have it for whatever reason. And that's the people we're dealing with. People who don't have critical thinking skills, who believe things just blindly believing, and then diving in 110% that if you talk shit about them, they're going to go against you and try to take you down. It's weird. Joe Rogan's going through it right now. Me and Joe. Unfortunately, Joe's got 10 million. I've got 100, couple hundred people. 7,500, I know, but 7,600 now? At least I didn't buy that last 100. Those are legit. And I did interviews with people recently. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not even going to say what show it was on. My show, their show. But let me tell you, because of what's been going on, I'm not the same person behind the scenes when I talk to people I don't know yet. That's a shame. Like, I won't divulge certain things like I used to, which is, I think it's a good thing, but it just tells you the times we're living in, where you can't even talk off the live, you can't even talk off the channel to people anymore because they'll try and use it against you. So what's going on here is the group that you're familiar with, and then including one of the big people in ufology trying to take down GUFON. I almost have a feeling he doesn't even know. It's in his name, but there's another name attached to it. I can't remember the name. Michael Moriarty or something like that. Yeah, this guy's a scumbag. Yeah, I'll say who it is. That guy's a scumbag. He didn't pay a certain people for a job they did. Just didn't pay him. He doesn't pay. He's that type of guy. Yeah. He still owes these people money. I found out this story. But when you get certain information, see, I don't think he knew his name was in the email that I got with the threats. But it was. But this guy, not a nice guy. Real cocksucker, really. Yeah. Yeah, like, just an asshole. Anyway, I think that's it. I'm going to go. Trust no one. So, I'll try to be here tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And if I'm not here, I'll be on the other channel, GUFON Lives. The link is pinned inside the chat. And I'll put it in the link, the description after the show. Go sign up for Michael Schratt at Blue Room Media. Give him a nice subscribe. And Area 503 as well. So, thanks for your support, everybody. If this is the last GUFON transmission, I'm sorry for being me. But people just don't like it. People don't like it when you voice your opinion, and they will do anything and everything to stop you. It's the world we live in. I would never, ever do anything to somebody's try to take food out of their mouth. That doesn't do anything for me except make me stronger. I want to thank you for that. I really, really do. Thank you for making me stronger by opening my eyes to nothing. It just validates that I knew you are who I thought you were. And will always be a failure. You will always fail. That's why you're angry. You're a failure. And you don't like it that GUFON is loud, proud, and speaks his mind. You don't like it that we tell the truth that you don't believe. You don't believe what we believe. But you don't see me threatening you. You don't see me doing anything outside of this show. And if you can show any threats that I've ever made, I sure would like to see them. Because I'm not stupid. I don't do that publicly. But you are. And always will be. A loser.
There's a good thing. It's rotating. Oh, good.
why did downward was treasured site in Christianity.
There's a good thing that's technically proved we're not alone in the universe. UFO, descending into the